everyone. Okay, I'm just going to get out what's on my mind, because that's what I tend to do with this channel. That's what it's all about, mate. Obviously, adults only, as in 30 and over, really, because first of all, I'm not really interested. I'd be kidding myself. I said I didn't want a 23-year-old. Fuck's sake, that body, baby. But I think it is too damn young, man. 20 years age gap, you've got to be fucking joking. They're not a grown woman, they are. They're technically a grown woman at fucking 17, you know what I mean? But it just don't sit right with me, mate. It really don't. Escorts is fine, you know what I mean? Because it don't mean shit. It's just about fucking. But I've never been in love with a woman at all. And I don't regret it, man. Who needs that shit? Do you know what I mean? Apparently I'm lucky as fuck. Everyone I know who's been loved up has had their fucking heart broken, so to speak. I had my heart broken many times by life, but never by a woman. It's been jabbed at best, mate, you know what I mean? I'm not being a cunt or that, but I am in a real relationship. Well, it seems like I've got the real thing now with a woman that lives miles away, but we really do feel like we've known each other for 30 years. We felt like that after a day of just chatting, like, we just think alike, I make her laugh. She said once she had to change her knickers 3 times during the conversation. She couldn't stop laughing, mate. And a massive cherry on top of an already delicious cake is that she is fucking sex crazed, mate. Oh my god, the dirty talk. And I know she's legit. I'll tell you how I know she's legit. She won't mind me. I'm keeping it anonymous just out of respect. But this woman is one. Well, we're two of a kind, mate. I'm not talking love and shit. Well, I do love her, and I can't wait to fucking have sex with her. So if that ain't love, I don't know what is. But I don't understand romantic love, man. It's never occurred to me. And I'll tell you why, to be honest. First and foremost, there's too many sexy women out there to tie yourself down to one. It's a crazy thing to say, but I get upset. That's all. I get upset inside when I see beautiful women in their early 20s with prams and a geezer. I'm like, first of all, it's a fucking shame because she's too sexy to settle down so young, but this is the thing that might upset a few, and it's just my opinion, folks. As a grown man, in his right mind, talking to other grown adults, I can't stress that enough. I don't want them anyway, because obviously they're not naughty. If they're satisfied with one man from 20 forever, and ready for kids, then keep her, mate, keep her. Hence, I've always put naughtiness ahead of beauty. Most men do, if they're honest. If you get both, if you get yourself a piece of evil ass, then woof, you get beautiful and sexy, hence any porn star, so they clearly exist. And I've had my share, to be honest. Like, I thought, you are too gorgeous to be naughty. Fuck that, I'm as filthy as it gets done. And I was like, Jesus Christ, am I in heaven or what? But in general, the best, it goes back to school days, mate. Everyone was after the pretty girl, the prettiest girl in the school, like perfect blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, just pretty, but did not put out, mate. And every little boy was, oh, I can't wait to kiss her. I just want to kiss her. I want to hold her. I just want to touch her, mate. I want to kiss her so bad. Oh, why doesn't she? Well, what's she playing at? Like, she's not into it. Like, it's like, you were welcome to try and knock on a door that ain't gonna get open, mate. And I'll be after the naughtiness, mate. The half decent looking chicks that put the fuck out. That's the way it was back then, mate. It was consenting teenagers. Let me make that clear. You're never more hormonal than you're fucking 15, 16, mate, 14, or whatever the fuck. I've got no beef with that, mate. I'm sure it still goes on. As long as it's consenting teenagers, it's fine. As long as it's consenting adults, it's fine. I want to make that clear. But I've never found the right woman for me, man. Like, I'll say it right now. One of the reasons I'm not interested in young women is because they watch the X Factor. Now you're thinking, hold on a minute. Telling you, man, I had to sack a bird once because it turned out she preferred the Spice Girls to the Rolling Stones. I was like, tip of the iceberg, mate, get the fuck out of here. Not so much, I kind of laughed it off. I'm going to run out of time in a minute, but yeah, I don't know if I'm in love or not, man, but I have to have the perfect woman that's just like me, and I finally found her. I want me on a female body, basically. That's all I've ever wanted. I can't find it, and I found it at 43, but she lives miles away. Anyway, I'm running out of time. So basically, yeah, I was like, at the time I laughed, I said, you got to be joking. I said, check this tune out by the Stones, man. Oh, I prefer the Spice Girls. Fuck's sake, you got no clue, have you? Alright, sweetheart, well, I'll give you a ring, yeah? Alright, love, bye. Sat there stewing over it. Not having it, mate. Not having it. Phone her. Sorry, mate. This ain't gonna work out. Why? What's happened? Just ain't gonna work out, mate. That's the tip of the iceberg. If you prefer the Spice Girls to the Stoves, next thing you'll be watching X Factor instead of fucking the big fight. Saving it, mate. Saving it.